Idealism. Close your eyes. The room vanishes. The walls dissolve. The world slips into darkness. But here's the question. Did the world disappear? Or did it ever exist outside your mind in the first place? This is the unsettling heart of idealism. The belief that reality itself is not physical, but mental. That everything we call real, objects, space, even time, is built from ideas, perceptions, and experiences in consciousness. According to idealists, the physical world doesn't stand on its own. It exists only because it's being observed, thought about, or experienced. One of the boldest defenders of this view was the 18th century philosopher George Berkeley. He argued that matter, as we imagine it, simply does not exist independently. Take a tree in a field. We think of it as a solid object, waiting there whether anyone notices it or not. But Berkeley would insist that tree exists only because it is being perceived by you, by others, or by a higher, universal mind. To him, to be was the same as to be perceived. Of course, this sounds almost absurd. We're taught to think of the world as hard, stable, external. But idealism strikes at that comfort. It asks us to consider whether everything we experience is less like a universe of objects, and more like a vast dream. Think of your own dreams. When you're inside them, they feel real. You walk through streets, speak with people, feel fear or joy. And yet none of it exists outside your mind. Idealists suggest that waking life may not be so different. Perhaps it's simply more consistent, more collective, a shared dream we never quite wake up from. Over the centuries, idealism has taken many forms. Some claim everything is made of consciousness. Others argue that reality is shaped by the very structure of thought itself, a lens the mind uses to generate the world we see. But all forms of idealism converge on one radical claim, that the mind is not just a part of reality, it is the foundation of reality. Idealism challenges the very definition of what we call real. It doesn't relegate ideas to some higher realm above matter. It declares that ideas are matter. That existence itself is a thought, and you are both the dreamer and the dreamed. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, you should definitely check out this one where we've talked about dualism. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.